For the
Yeah.
first round.
Yeah. It's generally it's good to feel out how aggressive the enemy team is because of the way this map is set up. It looks like the John Jay's Gecko is set up over there as well. They're still in spawn, though it looks like they're going to go for a C push. It looks like most of their people are out there. It's a good way. The flood is a good way to keep them from pushing out because once you have that space,
Run that clock.
Yeah, it's using the time and whatnot. So it looks like the neon, their neon's probably going to be starting this push soon. They're just trying to see if Karma is on site and then.
It looks like they're rotating.
Yeah, it does look like they saw something they didn't like.
Yeah.
And
looks like do you think they saw her utility?
That's certainly a possibility. They only have 30 seconds left.
Oh, they're going right back to A.
But they are going right back to A. That looks like the fight's going out. Soup got a pick. He does get 2.
Spikes down.
And 3. And there's a pretty clean start for Shriner. That's 1-0. It looks like they went for the A push, went back C, and then wrapped all the way. They backed off all the way back to A.
I see a lot of teams like to rotate whenever it's not looking promising.
It's the right move. It's certainly the right way to do it, and it looks like at the
especially when they don't know how we're playing yet.
Yeah, sure. It's a big part of it is seeing the way the teams play, and then changing your play style to be the most advantageous.
Right.
It looks like it will probably be coming Soup's way, or Closer's way. We'll have to see how he plays this. Looks like
wonder if he's gonna wait for his team.
Their neon's out. Looks like they're about to put plant down. Soup gets a pick. Briley takes 2. Let's go ahead and switch to his perspective here. Now they don't know that the last 2 are still.
One enemy remaining.
All right. Well, that was.
It's like a good round secured
that
by
went
Shriner.
by pretty quick.
Yep.
So they're
And
just finishing the defuse. They actually get a flawless here, which is.
Actually, didn't even notice that they had planted.
Yeah. No, it was they planted pretty quick. Now their economy, because that last round they did buy. So if we look at the economy of the players really quick, you can see that they're now full buying. The other team is now full buying, and we are on a bonus. That that happens when we win the second round after a full buy.
You can see the difference in their
yeah.
creds
So
right
basically, if John Jay loses this round, they're going to be at a serious disadvantage.
Yeah.
It does
They're
look
not
like
gonna be able to
they are
afford to
going
buy
for an A hit.
good shields or their retail.
Yeah, because notice they don't have any money left over after this round, so it really a big part of this first half comes down to this fight. And Taupe doesn't end up getting a pick.
Looks like they're
Soup's here with the. He does end up getting a lot of damage off. He gets a ton of damage off onto the KJ and on the Clove there. So, while he did not get a pick, there's a lot that they can do. That's
Gecko's planting.
That's Curix coming in with a kill there. He ends up dying, but let's see. We've got Closer here trying to push onto site. Now he doesn't know where they are, so because there's so many, it makes it a little difficult. So. Last year is Karma with the Spectre, and she gets picked. So that's not bad. That's not terrible for us. Oftentimes the bonus is just exists to try to take guns away, because if we check here, they can't full buy again. Notice Bunny as the
saving.
Neon. Yeah, the Neon was the only person that ended up dying, and they have to have a light buy or lean on another player to get a buy.
Right.
Our economy is doing all right. The bonus, we didn't spend anything on that, so that alarm bot with the 2 nano swarms is a pretty good move for Karma here. However, it looks
setup
like
on C. Looks like they're going to be pushing A again.
Yeah, it looks like more of an A hit than and
they're not
I'm
very
sure they
aggressive
know now.
on A. They're very passive when it comes to pushing pushing on A.
Yeah, but it's because it's kind of hard because if you get a lot of utility dumped on you, it makes for a hard it makes it hard to rotate off.
Yeah.
So without pushing up too far, it saves them a lot of.
Looks like KJ's are they're all rotating.
It looks like
yeah.
they're going back to C here, and we'll have to see how that turns out. They are walking into the alarm bot. He activates the nano swarm to save a little bit of time, and she might have something here. And there's one.
Gets a pick.
Picks one. That's alright. She does get one there.
Looks like they're coming in from. Is that water?
Yeah, well, that is water. They're pushing it from water. Great pick. Great pick from Briley. He uses his ult so he can try to get a free pick here. Doesn't end up securing it, but he gets a little bit of damage off that Soup picks up off of. Soup gets another kill at 7 health. Now it's Briley versus KJ, and he cleans that up very very well.
His ult is very useful.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. The free life, even to just get the damage out is
Phoenix, his ultimate allows him to basically get a second chance at life.
Yeah, for sure. So let's see. So it looks like Briley's probably going to be buying for somebody here. I would say either that or they're going to half buy here. It looks like it's closer to a full. Karma seems like she's just keeping the
same C setup.
Yeah, keeping the setup on C.
I think that's a good setup because they do often rotate back there.
Yeah, for sure. It doesn't seem like they've been hitting one site over and over. They've gone to each one at least once.
I always feel like when I'm playing this map, it's I play really passively as well. It's just kind of one of those maps that you don't want to be going crazy
It's really easy to get caught out.
Right.
It does look like they are rotating off of the A. They got a lot of pressure there. And it looks like they almost are about to go to B here.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be pushing B.
Now, Briley does know that they're here because of the KJ turret. So he's certainly trying to be very careful. It looks like they're ending up going C here, and their KJ's now pushing in for the first engagement. Almost looks like a fake from the fade to try to gather.
Yeah. She's still there.
Taupe does get the pick on the lurk. That is a very lucky shot from Karma. Now let's see what else we got here. So Taupe pushing up, taking the fight with this Clove. Gets flashed.
Yep.
Has to back off. Now they don't know where they're at. I believe they think they're still in the back site there. That they were able to get out of there before. So now they know they're not there. Taupe's about to take this fight. Ends up losing that gun battle there. Now Closer gets one. Last is Soup. I don't know. He's not going to be able to do much of anything here.
Yeah.
Just because the bomb's about to go off, and that's round for John Jay. I'm particularly interested in Shriner's attack phase.
Yeah.
I've seen they have I would say their Lotus attack is notoriously good.
Yeah.
I've seen them, especially in SCAC last
They
year.
have really good chemistry and really good intuition.
Yep.
They all just work in unison, and they know when to throw what. They know when to push
and
what.
They've been putting in a lot of practice. I've
have,
personally seen a lot of practice coming in from them. It looks like they are going for an aggressive C push to try to clear area, and they haven't done it yet. So
I think that's a really good idea, considering how
especially
passive
they're on
playing.
a light buy,
Yeah.
so it looks like their KJ does get 2.
Yeah. It's a good opportunity.
Now Taupe is on the lurk, which is something to consider, but it looks like they are going to be taking B for that plant. We'll have to see how Shriner follows up on that. Now Karma's at 1 health here.
She is on her saving.
Losing the fight, and that's a flawless for John Jay there. It's not unexpected. It was a light buy. It was it's more used to try to balance the economy than anything
Right.
else.
That way they could buy full
Yeah.
utility,
So the
shield,
comeback's a little
and
easier.
guns
And if we
for next.
check the economy, that's about what we're at. They have
Yeah.
a light buy, but they all have vandals. They can all kill it at pretty far distances, and looks like
Yeah.
John Jay is responding by buying, just saving from the last round. It does look like another C hit. Potentially, they've been careful.
They've been very careful.
backing off when they see too much, which is a good
That's why I
move.
really like their Shriner's idea in pushing their spawn because of how passive they are.
Yeah, at the beginning of the rounds they
Just
play
to try
very
to get a
slow.
little
That was a
uptake.
great choice from them. I think.
But it was a save round.
Yeah, I think if they had bought full, that would have gone a little better for them. It's a riskier play, but
It's like everyone's rotating over.
it does look like the haunt is coming out, and it does look like a fake.
Yeah.
It looks like they're heading to B now, potentially. So they are pushing out. Briley misses the shot, unfortunately, but he is an ult, so that's all right. Looks like Soup is stunned, or he's flashed. Taupe gets a frag. Taupe gets
One
2,
enemy remaining.
and Shriner cleans that up. That was actually on a flank. I didn't catch that, but that was a flank for Taupe getting 3 off of the site push. So we'll see how John Jay responds to that. It's
How's our economy doing?
the economy, I would say, is still going all right for Shriner. It looks like they're managing it pretty well because so much of the game does come down to that. Let's see here. Looks like they might be heading B. That looks like they're going
Like a
up
very
main.
slow.
Yeah, very slow pushers. That is true. Maybe.
You normally only see that when there's like a KO knife.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. It seems like they're trying to bait some impatience from Shriner to try to
make
catch
them
an
push
easy,
up,
yeah, to
get
catch
a
an
pick off, and then-
easy kill and make it a 4 versus 5.
Yeah.
Looks like everyone is B main now.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see how that turns out.
I wonder how much of Shriner is going to rotate because of how much they've been
Yeah.
faking.
Just because of how
Yeah.
much they've been sneaking around, it looks like they do have one watching.
Looks like they are
lurk.
going to be going to C now.
Yep, and that's that. I agree with you there. It looks like they've only got 55 seconds left on the clock here, so they've probably only got a chance for one more real rotate before they would need to plant, but I think it'd be most comfortable for them to. It does look like Briley loses the fight with the lurk, maybe pushed out a little too far there, but it looks like that's what we're looking at.
A lot of
Karma
pressure
gets
on
one. Soup is able to get 1. He almost gets
damage.
fade, but it isn't able to happen. I've got Taupe. He does have both of his satchels. He can satchel out onto site and
Spike
perhaps try to
planted.
take it that way. It certainly remains to be seen. Their combination, John Jay's combination of util is fantastic.
Yeah.
From what I'm seeing, their
They really
ability
know
to
what to.
do great kill from Taupe. To sort of mix
I
different
think that was a
abilities.
Clove ult
He
though,
waits to
so
push
she
out
did
here.
come back.
Standing.
Alright, he gets 1 on the Clove ult. He does have a chance to finish this round out. His health's a little low, and unfortunately the shots don't connect there, and that's another round to John Jay.
C is such an awkward site.
It is. Once
It's
once
really
you lose
easily,
it,
yeah, it's
once
really
you lose it,
easy
it's hard to get back.
lose.
But it is
Yeah.
important to note that now that we're a little bit through the round, we've got some ults on board. We've got Karma's ult closers and Soup's as well, and Taupe's only 3 to his. So we'll have to,
We'll see
we'll
some
have to see
heavy
if they use
util
those.
rounds
Yeah,
here coming
certainly. I think closer may use his ult to gather info because they've been such a slippery team so far.
Yeah. Yeah.
It does look like they're starting to push up A here. If we switch over, Soup's holding a pretty close angle, and he may actually end up getting one here. And unfortunately, it's not the case. It was a great position though. Fantastic position.
I think when they hold really far up there, it gives John Jay an opportunity to rotate.
Yeah,
Where this, it
just
makes
to
them
give
come
that,
out a little bit further.
Yeah, because they won't. They haven't been sticking to sites as often.
Exactly.
So.
But this kind of makes him feel real comfortable.
Oh,
It looks like he does have a.
It looks like Briley's got the flank, gets one.
Yeah.
Closer gets two.
Last player standing.
Closer is the last left, and unfortunately, that's another round for John Jay. Now we are close to the end of the half. We've got 3 rounds left, and then we will switch to Shriner's attack half.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I am too. As I said, I think that the most exciting most exciting gameplay we're gonna see is on the attack half. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited for that there.
Looks like he's gonna be trying to break
Looks like
that
maybe
door.
a B hit. Briley's gonna have to play this very close. See, maybe
You think he's
Soup
gonna go
might
up
be
and
taking
flank?
this fight here. If they cross in front of him, that could be a free kill. But it looks like, at least for now, they're waiting for Shriner to push up.
Yeah.
And lurk. Now it looks like they are starting to take that fight long. They're taking the space main. And that's a
Soup.
great shot from
Soup
Soup.
gets a pick, yeah.
Fantastic shot from Soup. Briley looks like he's going
gonna
for
come
the
up and
lurk.
flank,
Yep,
yeah.
he's going for the lurk. And for a minute there, that Neon was actually trapped. And
Oh, looks like they're rotating through their spawn.
this could be a great lurk from Karma.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to see here. If she was unfortunately not able to connect any of those shots there. That's all right.
But she did get intel.
That is
That's
true.
one thing about this game that I really appreciate, that even if you aren't able to get a pick or even deal any damage, you still
it's
are
all about
able
the
to
information.
see, right, your team is better
That's
off.
the most important thing you can do. Now, he does have, Soup has control of Spike, has one player left coming from Tree. Is he going to be able to connect this? And unfortunately, he's not able to. That was
Looks
an
like he dealt a lot of damage
yeah,
there, yeah.
super close round.
Yeah.
But that one does go to John Jay as well. Let's see, we're at 4-6. Karma's been more often placing her turret B, which I think has been the move. Every time they've tried to sneak up B,
Yeah, they've always been
they've
caught.
gotten tagged by that turret, and they haven't been able to fully push it right away. So I think that's a good play. So she still has ult. Now Taupe has his ult as well, and Briley's only one from his. So if they're able to get an orb, all 5 of them will be able to use theirs this round.
So what does the KJ ult do?
So KJ ult creates a lockdown area of effect. Where if you get caught in it without destroying it, it detains you, and it's basically a free kill.
Oh.
So it
looks like
it's
she
really
might
good
use
for
it here.
backing people off of site. Yeah, it looks like
Since they're all
she's
up
a little
pushing on C.
yeah, she's a little trapped. It doesn't look like they know she's there.
Oh.
Incredible.
Oh.
That's 3 kills there. There's 1 left. This lone Neon sitting on.
But we have Spike, so
playing
they'll
Mound.
probably just sit. Shriner will probably just watch Spike.
Yeah, absolutely.
And wait for this Neon
yeah,
to
they're
push.
just waiting for Neon to push up. That's the best that she can do. Now Soup does get. Soup gets flashed, but it's all right. It works out. It works out. Closer goes and gets the. He picks up the kill there. So now last round, all 5 of them have ults. Now they have not used their ults yet. So this could be the golden round for them.
Yeah,
take it to a 6.
especially KJ's ult with the lockdown.
Yeah.
And Gecko's ult, which completely stuns the enemy for like what, 20 seconds?
It's
Or is
it's
it
like
15?
9, something like that.
To me, it feels like 20 seconds.
Yeah, it feels
'Cause you're
it
sitting
feels
there,
like
you
forever when
can't-
you get hit by it.
Can't
but-
shoot your gun.
but-
Can barely move around.
Yeah, so from what I think is going to happen, and I think the best way to play this would be to place a lockdown and then catch them with a KJ ult as a result. So Briley does get taken down in ult.
Take the
Great shot
pick.
from Taupe, incredible flick, extremely well done. Now Soup seems like he is on his lonesome out here. He does get haunted, so they can see him. It looks like they're probably going to be heading back over to Karma.
Looks like their Gecko is.
And so see, she is placing the
Distracting.
lockdown
Yep.
to prevent the and they're planning one as a so there's two Killjoy ults happening at the same time now.
Wow.
To try to keep each other off of sight, so when they both hit.
Looks like they're gonna be rotating though. Back
oh yeah,
to
it does look like that. If you
And
can
Soup
catch
was
this,
still holding. Oh,
great kill from Soup. Gets a little bit of
And
damage
this,
off on
I think he's
Close.
about to use his ult, maybe.
Potentially.
Oh.
But since they closed door, he's now able to back away from there.
So what
30
is
seconds
this? Is
left.
Fade's ability, right?
Yeah. So this is Fade's ult.
It like tracks the enemy.
Yeah, it tracks the enemy, drops their health. Great try from Closer there, and now we're just down to Karma and Soup.
Spike planted.
Looks like Plant's down. They've got one main and two on site. It's an engagement.
Last player standing.
Oh,
Great
great
kill
pick.
from Karma. Now she's got 2 left. She is at full health, and they're down by just a bit, but they do have a big advantage, certainly. We'll have to see how she takes
She's gonna
this.
have to push the smoke.
Yeah, it's certainly a hard spot to carry when you're
have
being
two
held
A-
on
yeah.
both sides like that.
When
it's-
you got
it's-
2 people on both of her
yeah, it
angles there.
was an extremely difficult
and spikes
play,
ticking. The sound of the spike definitely adds to the anxiety.
Yeah,
a little bit.
absolutely. Yeah, it's. She didn't have much time left. It was a hard play, certainly.
Yeah. Sometimes in those situations, you have to kind of decide whether or not to like commit to it.
Yeah, or
to
back
just
off
back
and try
off
to
and save your gun for next time.
But now that it's the second half, they weren't able to. Yeah,
Yeah.
but now as you can see, we're in the we're on Shriner's
Oh, it looks
attack
like we're
half now.
attacking. Yeah.
Yep. So we'll have to see. It looks like they're gonna start with a C hit. Their KJ also has placed her utility on C. So we'll see if Shriner backs off or commits to the attack here. Looks like their Gecko's about to throw his molly or his dizzy
flash.
there. Yeah. So he does ping Shriner. So. And we are seeing a slow rotate from John Jay as a result. Now
I
we
really
do
like
have-
this Phoenix wall on C,
Oh yeah,
especially because like you're able to separate the sites so well.
yeah. It makes for pushing up much easier. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
It's
It does
easy
look
to
like
get.
they are going for the push on C, and that was last player standing here is Karma, but unfortunately, yeah, that was a tough round. It was hard to say. We were sitting at 5 and 8 on our first map, and I don't know. I'm enjoying the game so far.
Yeah.
I think they're putting up a great fight, and John Jay is they're certainly a tough team to beat from what I've seen.
Yeah.
That's for sure. They're playing very much as a team. Everybody's playing their role very well.
They're also really sneaky.
Yeah. Oh
They're
yeah.
really
absolutely,
good at
absolutely.
moving around the map. Lotus
No,
is
it's
a
like-
really big map, and I really like how they're using that to their advantage.
Yeah, they are. They really are. Yeah. It looks like we are seeing a
Pretty fast.
a
push on
pretty
A.
fast push up A. They might go to break door for a B push, as Soup does have the spike here. Now if he just waited just a second longer on
Yeah.
that, he probably would have gotten the pick there. It was a good read though. It was a great read though from Soup.
Player standing.
Unfortunately, that is another flawless for John Jay. They're holding down this site with
Yeah.
with everything they got, huh? We'll have to see how Shiner responds to that.
Yeah, I
And,
wonder how they're gonna adapt.
And I'm sure they will. I can imagine they're probably strategizing as we speak,
Yeah.
trying to figure out how to get past this seemingly watertight.
I wonder, because they've been going kind of or committing to one side. I wonder if they're gonna start trying to
start
use some of that
rotating off
Yeah.
and
that slippery
of that.
John Jay strategy.
Yeah. Take something out of their playbook there. It does look like Soup and Taupe are taking a aggressive approach with Kyrix here. Keep in mind they don't have the spike. They don't have the spike, so they're making a lot
Yeah.
of noise for
KJ and Omen.
For KJ and
to
Omen
go
there,
in.
yes. Looks like they're.
Looks like no one's on C.
Yeah, it
Except for-
looks like
is that a
it looks like
KJ
they've fallen
setup?
for it. Now they're backing back off to go and join them, as they have now taken site for free and will get a free plant off.
That way they'll be
Uh,
able to set up and
Yep.
make sure.
And it looks like
they can
they're
secure it.
they're planning for mound, which is a very it's a very common plant for the Shriner team.
Looks like John Jay's coming through waters.
It does. Looks like they've got them
The
coming through
Neon
water,
coming
and
through main.
their neon is about to take halls, and this fight's about to go down. We'll have to see how that turns out. Well, great timing for the blind, but unfortunately they weren't able to lock it down. A great kill from Briley. They're gonna push up to try to kill him while he's got his gun out.
Oh, great.
Oh, he
pick.
doesn't have his gun out. And that's a clean round for Shriner as Taupe finishes it out. We're sitting at 6-9. It's a pretty it's a pretty easy score to come back from,
Yeah.
and especially since I think
There's also the score. I feel like doesn't really. I don't tend to get hung up on it until like
Oh, sure.
maybe like 10 or like 11.
yeah
Because like I don't know if you've heard there's like a 9-3 curse.
yeah right
Normally
Yeah,
you
it's
could
the
be
mental
six,
of it.
right.
It's
You
the
could be
mental of
6
it.
rounds behind and still come back.
Yeah, the amount of rounds you can win and lose in a row is pretty astounding in this
Yeah.
game. It's
Once you get that momentum.
oh exactly. Yep, I agree with you. It looks like they're going through tree. Curex is taking the space. It's about to. Though it does look like they just landed back on site. That's a great wall from him. And
They'll be watching.
both Soup and Briley end up losing that fight. It's trades back and forth, and the last is Taupe. He gets 1 kill. He's got 3 left, and unfortunately, he does. He gets wall banged
Yeah.
from the wall bung. I'm not sure.
Wall bung.
Yeah, from the other side of tree there. He got shot through the wall, which is just a great read from them. I've never seen that wall bang be
Really?
done before. So yeah, in a situation like that, yeah. So they know what's up. This
Yeah, it
team,
looks like Lotus is probably their map.
yeah. No, they certainly came here to win, and they're showing that. So let's see what the buy's looking like. It looks like Shriner is on a save round. It looks like they're going to be buying for the next round, so they can full buy together. And
How long do we have until Omen gets his ult?
so it
Because
looks
I
like
like when they all fake on
Yeah.
one site and
Right,
he goes
right,
in
he
and
switches
grabs
over,
it.
yeah.
Right.
he's only 1 from that ult, but looks like he is taking an extremely aggressive angle.
Oh,
Gets
wow.
2 as a result. That was crazy. The push up, they didn't expect that at all.
That's what I was talking about too. Is their intuition is just on point.
Just this extremely aggressive. They have no idea where he is right now, because he has played up so fast.
Oh my goodness.
He gets
Oh,
4. Could have
if
the
he
ace
gets the
here.
ace, yeah.
Could have the ace, absolutely.
He just flashed.
And he looks like he's ulting to get the ace. He's so hungry for it.
Oh.
And it looks like he doesn't
He's
get
gonna-
the ace.
Okay, he has another chance.
He still
'cause
has a
he used
shot.
his ult, yeah.
He absolutely still has a shot. So 1 gets picked. Looks like the dog's going to come out. She knows where he's at. And keep in mind, Shriner does have plant down. They're absolutely able. Looks like
Yeah.
she didn't hit with the dog. Might push up, though it looks like
She doesn't want to.
she is going to be saving her
Yeah.
her gun and pulling away there. So unfortunately,
He won't be able to get the
though
ace.
while Kyrix does not get the ace, he does save the round for Shriner.
Yeah.
And as that was a save round, that was a thrifty for them, which is one of the best outcomes you can possibly hope for in this
Because
game.
going into a save round, you're not
Yeah.
expecting to win.
Right, if you enter a save round and you leave with good guns, you
Yeah.
have done. It's more than just a regular round win. You know, that's not only that hurts the enemy team economy quite a bit, and that is reflected now in the
with
buys.
them
They're
buying
now switching off
pistols,
and
right?
buying for.
Looks
next.
like Taupe bought an Odin.
Yeah, Taupe did buy an Odin.
Feeling
I haven't
pretty
seen-
rich.
Yeah, you're right.
After that last round.
I haven't seen a lot of the Odin gameplay from Taupe before, but you know I certainly trust him. Seems like they're really trying to push Shriner off of the push there.
Looks like they're all rotating and trying to push us through.
Oh yeah.
Through A.
Looks like they're trying to get the pick there. Neon is ulted right now. Could slide in and get the kill. Taupe gets a kill with the Odin.
Yeah, let's see what he's doing.
Gets
second
two.
kill with the Odin.
He has another sitting in the corner there.
Oh.
Unfortunately, he's not able to secure that. But there is a battle happening on site here. Karma's now taking this fight. There's only one person near site. The last is there. Is probably going to open
Rotate
the door
through B, yeah.
to
Looks like
to see a wraparound.
Omen's watching that door.
Yeah, and it looks like they don't have much to keep them from playing Mound. I mean, they've got a clove smoke, but they can spray through that.
Yeah, looks like they're waiting for them to kind of push onto site. Looks like they got the spike pinged.
Yeah,
so they'll be able to just.
That was a great shots from Smiling on John Jay, giving them the point. Score being now 7 and 11.
Do you think it would have been a different outcome if they had stayed on site a little bit?
That's a great question. Now the mound plant I would say is their best bet. Since it gives them a great angle. It's hard to pre-fire. Though I have to say the gecko wingman being able to defuse that did so much for them to be able to keep their guns on.
Because they're able to shoot as well as
absolutely
defuse.
So now it looks like potentially another A hit from them. Shriner, a very, very aggressive team, really pushes up very hard. And as we saw with that 4K from Kyrix, it works. When it works, it works.
Yeah.
Securing that thrifty. It looks like doesn't look like there are many people on site C. The rotate's happening quick though, and they seem to know what Shriner's up to right now.
Yeah, it looks like they're gonna be pushing in through waters.
Yep, the spray from the Odin getting some good damage in on Kyrix. Killing Karma. A great spray from
and good util there too. He was able to throw his wall, which heals him as well.
Yeah, that's true. And now they did detain. 2 did get detained. Plus the ult from Taupe trying to back it off, and he ends up getting one.
Do you think they're gonna try and rotate here?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, they're gonna be rotating.
Their Fade does drop the ult. They've got a good idea of where they're now planting.
Gonna be watching these angles.
Yeah,
for where they'll be coming
so
through.
they are pushing up, and it's like somehow none of them got tagged with that dog from the Fade.
Yeah.
It's like maybe.
Oh, looks like
a fight lost from Kyrix
they're gonna be
there.
pushing up through top side there.
That was.
The Clove
You're
ult.
going back and forth. It's Closer is the last one left. 2 remaining. 1 on site. One left. That was a great try from them.
And he also got the half.
Yeah. It was a close fight, but ultimately John Jay took that point. Now we're at 7 and 12. Potentially we're at the match point. Potentially the last round of our Lotus game here. So
yeah,
we'll have to see how they go about it. If they perhaps change their strategy at all, if they go about things a little bit differently, learning from the mistakes earlier in this game.
Yeah. I'm excited to see if they'll end up rotating off of the site.
So we've got.
I did like when they played split.
Oh yeah. No, that worked well.
Go and distract.
Sure. It looks like we've got an ult from Karma and Closer. Nobody else, I would think, is very close to ult. So the enemy KJ just dropped an ult as well. So no, I guess that's ours. Never mind. Sorry, that is our KJ ult that I was just talking about. So does look like 3 of them are stuck halls from that ult. 2 are now pushing back. Riley's about to take this fight. He gets one, gets the KJ very low.
Yeah.
Goes for that shot, but it doesn't connect. A lot of people in hulls, and the Gecko ult does end up hitting Closer. Taupe does get the kill, though. Unfortunately, gets sprayed through the wall. And they're going for the the defuse, they kill the wingman. They aren't sure if they've killed the wingman, but
Yeah.
you know,
But when you have that
they
spike,
wow,
That was a crazy
yeah, that was a
clutch.
great transfer, and that takes it to 8-12. They are
yeah.
they
And
aren't
this is what we
done
were
yet.
talking about. Yeah. It changes really quickly.
Yeah, the
If they
game
can
changes
get
quickly.
up to, what is it, 11?
It's 12-12 puts us into overtime.
Okay.
So that'll be, you know,
Because it's a win by 2.
yeah, you have to win by 2 in order to take the game. So we'll have to see. All right, looks like the Shriner team is going for an A push here. Taupe goes for the early satchel. Does get haunted. All 3 get haunted there. We've got a quick rotate from, or a quick flank from the enemy KJ there.
It looks like both the cages are coming
It
up
looks
on
like
each
they
other.
are gonna.
Joke's over.
Looks like she's not committing to that fight. Briley's on an ult, going to go try to take site, see if he can get a pick or two. And this fade, fade's still sitting behind the. The fade's still sitting behind there with the
Yeah, and the
with a gun. Yeah,
the cubby
yeah,
right there. Yeah.
and she did get 2. It looks like Briley gets 2. Now they are defusing. It's going to make it very, very hard for Shriner.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it was just too well held, and that seems like the first
game of the
going
day,
to John
yep.
Jay. Now, I did think that as you can see, as we see from the leaderboard here, the
newbies are definitely getting their first taste of
yeah, absolutely.
how
Now,
intense
and
these games
Soup,
go.
I would say that their performances have been great for the first round.
Yeah.
We did for their first game. We did see some plays.
You see Briley.
Yeah,
not really
yeah,
taking his,
Briley at
his
the top
place
of the
at
leaderboard
top,
as
yeah.
usual.
Yeah.
As usual.
He's just a overall like really great player. I'm
Absolutely.
surprised he didn't go for his usual Reyna.
Yeah, no, I was surprised about that. That as usual, his extremely common Reyna pick
Yeah.
was not seen today.
Right.
Or
I
not
wonder
seen
if
in this
he'll-
game, but I'm
yeah.
sure we'll see it. I'm sure
Yeah.
we're gonna see it in the next game. His performance is on another level as usual.
It really is, yeah.
But I think we're, whatever map we're gonna see next, I'm very excited to see how we play.
What map do you think it'll be?
I want to say maybe Abyss. Probably, if it's Shiner's choice, I would probably say Sunset. It's their highest. They win the most often
Yeah.
on Sunset, so I think that would probably be their
Their
best
pick.
best choice. Their site hits are fantastic, and they really know what they're doing. So.
I really liked the performance from Smiling from John Jay.
Oh yeah. John
She-
Jay's.
The fade was very
The fade
aggressive.
was great. The util was fantastic. The information was just crucial.
Yeah.
So we'll certainly we'll have to see. I mean
Yeah.
that 4K from Briley almost acing.
Yeah, I feel like if he was just a little bit like more aggressive.
Yeah, no, he
But
he
it's
almost
also
had
like
that.
a very it's kind of scary.
Single-handedly,
Going
I
in
would
like
say
that.
secured that run for Shriner. It was very impressive from him.
Definitely deserved his
And
MVP
then
there.
that 3K from Taupe as well was
Yeah.
extremely impressive. So I am seeing that our second map does look to be bind, but I suppose we should. Are we? Yeah, we're gonna go on a little break, and once we come back, we'll be continuing this game of Shriner versus John Jay.
Yep, I'm excited.
Anything.
Oh. Yeah, like I was saying, after an hour.
Really good. Focus on Justin and I if we give you hand signals. Otherwise, anyone trying to talk to you, do not interact because
It's just their rain, I believe. Where is it?
Whose team?
It's them.
Oh, it's a bad team. It's the other team.
Yeah, it looks like it's their Reina that's having having ping issues. And,
Okay, so we'll give them a minute.
so yeah, give them a minute. Just wait it out.
Yeah. Sorry, we were talking and I saw y'all freaking over.
No, I was like, let's give it.
I didn't even notice.
What y'all need to do, and that's it. Just keep talking. Just keep.
Yeah, that's what we were doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and that's what I was doing. I didn't know if you wanted us to maybe.
Yeah, sorry. It was just Coach and I were having a very intense conversation that we will catch up on later.
Is everything good?
Yeah, no, it's great. We got rid of the one person that we were talking about earlier.
Oh, did he leave?
Is he done?
No, we just kicked him out.
Why?
Like, cause he's not doing anything?
Yeah,
What?
pretty much. He was moderating chat and writing down clip times, and then I guess Coach decided not to him being there.
Yeah, no, that was
Just
a
told me I go.
good choice.
Coach's leaving, so
No.
they're having ping issues, so
Yeah, no, they had to. Yeah. So we're just waiting for that to pick back up.
They're wasting their time now.
I guess something like that.
As to the rules, that's how it would work.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I guess whenever that comes back, we will get back to it.
yeah. But I guess.
Do you think you can get me water?
Here, get her water.
Do you know where is it like?
There's a water fountain right
Oh,
outside
okay,
the
yeah.
door.
Yes,
he
please.
can grab it for you.
Thank you.
Those are valid rules for this
Okay.
league.
Oh, I
What are we
see.
looking at?
It's a thick book.
Yeah, that's a lot of rules.
Most important stuff starts on page 6.
Okay.
Alright.
Let me see.
Yeah, good night.
But it gives you more stuff you guys can probably talk about.
Right. Yeah. No. I agree. It looks like they're coming back.
Okay.
Yep. And it looks like we are back. The disconnect was sorted out, and I think the buy for Briley is very interesting. You know, not buying another bird, going for the dog and and light shields is a interesting choice. It seems like he's confident he can take one and
Yeah.
then and pull the gun off of him.
I'm really excited to see Briley on this Sentinel role.
On Initiator. Yeah,
Oh,
he's an
Initiator.
It looks like he's about to take this fight here, or he's also throwing the dog, out, and their lurk knew he was doing that.
So initiators are kind of just for like intel.
Yeah,
And
you know,
pushing out.
you know, it's their flashes, they have information. Great first pick from Soup. He takes a
Spike
bit of
down
damage,
A.
but he is still alive. Obviously,
Yeah.
there's a lot of situations where a head tap from a ghost will just kill.
Did he have a
instantly.
shield?
I don't think so. You can't buy a ghost and light shield
And a okay.
first round. So, all right, looks like Taupe is about to potentially take a fight. They've got one pushed up
Yeah.
showers. He might be about to take this contact. I'll have to see. Good kill from
good,
him.
yeah.
There's another there. Unfortunately, is not able to clean that up, but that does take us to a
30
3v3.
seconds left.
Now they don't have 4v3. Now they don't have plant down just yet, so
Looks like the gecko's gonna be throwing
yep.
his wingman to
his
plant.
wingman to plant that.
Planted.
Picks
Oh.
up the kill. Briley picks up the kill through the smoke.
Good intuition.
Yeah, finishing the trade on closer. Now just
Because
Cypher and
yeah, these
this guy left here.
we can't see through smokes.
Player
Yeah, I know.
So
Yeah, they
it's-
can't. We can, but they can't.
we can.
And it looks like that's first round for John Jay. But it's certainly hard. It's hard to play around those brim smokes just because
Yeah,
they're around for
there's-
such a
yeah.
long time,
Yeah.
which can play to a detriment.
And
you
he
know?
has 3 of them.
It's true.
So he can like wait to put one down.
Mm-hmm.
One thing though about Clove is her smokes don't last as long, but she's able to reuse them.
Yeah.
They regenerate after. Do you know how long? Is it like 30 seconds?
It's about 30 seconds, and they've got 2.
Yeah.
Looks
Whereas
like it may be-
Brimstone, once he
another-
places them, they're down.
Looks like it's another DC, and
Oh no.
they are having to pause it again. One of
having
the
some
players is
technical difficulties.
having some connection issues.
Sometimes this happens
Yeah,
a lot in Valorant, especially them being in New York.
Mhm.
A little bit of ways.
Yeah.
Normally when
Yeah.
you play competitive, you're gonna be playing like just in Texas.
Yeah, exactly.
Not a lot. Well,
And so yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah,
often
it's,
you see other
you know,
people coming
and
in.
especially since historically we've only done SCAC, right? So it's
Oh.
we've mostly just played with colleges in the area.
Okay.
And so, you know, we're kind of treading new ground here a little bit at Shriner. We haven't really done this before. We're very new to the, you know, more open competitive scene. So we're, you know, it takes time to figure this stuff out. But,
Yeah.
you know, I'm sure, you know, iron out the kinks and whatnot.
It is our first game.
That is true. And it's, I mean, we're not having the disconnect issues. So
Yeah.
that is something to consider, though, of course. Obviously, we wish them the best on
Yeah.
figuring this out.
Tech pauses are kind of worrisome sometimes.
Yeah, it's an
because once you get
unfortunate-
in the groove of something and then you have to wait.
It
and
pulls
you're
you
just
out
like,
of it.
Right.
It makes it a lot harder,
Mm-hmm.
especially since, for instance, there's only 1 second left on the timer, and
Right,
they're
so
still
once
stuck
they-
in spawn.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
they're actually at a huge disadvantage. To start this
Especially
round
because
off.
attacker spawn is a pretty. I mean, that's a long
It's a big
ways.
walk. It's
Yeah.
a big walk, especially to get on site. It's a big walk.
Right.
So they, you know, while obviously there's something to be said for like advantage of having time for like, you know, timeouts and whatnot. They are at a huge disadvantage for how far out they are when the round's starting.
Yeah. And 2 rounds in a row.
Yeah, 2 in a row as well. That is true.
Yeah. I wonder what kind of utility we're going to be seeing.
Yeah, I'm
throughout
very
this.
excited. Their Shriner's Bind is very entertaining, I have to say. They know the site very well.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of our players have put a really decent.
Yeah.
amount of
When
time
I've
into this map,
played
so.
with some of our players on Vine, they are just crazy.
Oh, they're
like
great. They know angles. They know.
fully just yeah.
Right, they
It's
they
kinda
know
hard
what they're
to-
doing.
to
And
keep up with them.
it looks like their player is back, and it looks like they may be, and we are starting the
Oh
round.
man.
It looks like since they've got that late start, they are going for that key hit.
Oh, looks like.
Somehow, Briley doesn't hit that bird doesn't tag anything. So
Well, I feel like he should have waited a little bit longer, considering
yeah,
that
maybe,
they were
but
still
the,
in
but
spawn.
the timing, they don't know that they were stuck in spawn, right?
Right.
So important to consider now. It does look like a heavy B push. And really wish. One down. It's like
It is really hard to plant.
Spike planted.
yeah, post playing on this map is difficult. It's fun to play around with those teleporters though. That
Yeah.
give you more options to work with.
Once you get caught up in this hallway,
Yeah, you know, it's a big choke point off of the Shriners players are stuck there.
yeah. I wonder if
So
they're gonna try to rotate around or if they're just gonna wait this.
I don't
out.
know if they've got the time. If they move now, they might, but they don't have very much time.
Last player standing. Flawless.
Which again, not a huge deal. As you can see, we're now looking at a full buy for Shriner, or you know, close to it. So we're talking, you know, ranged guns, and you know, I think
Mine
Shriners-
is that kind of map that you're gonna want. I mean, sometimes you can get away with using the shotgun.
Yeah,
Like in hookah,
you know,
right.
yeah, playing in hookah or playing short.
This is a nice
There's
spot.
a lot of spots where you can't play shotgun.
Yes, this should do.
Yeah.
Looks like they are leaning more towards maybe they've practiced a lot of B hits in the past.
Just an interesting cipher camera.
Yeah, no, it's a good camera.
Yeah.
Camera
you got
taken
it.
out.
Karma catches the wrong play. Looks like Briley's about to take another fight. Soup gets one. And
Spike down. B.
You switched up a little bit
I
too.
was on the last one. Yeah, a lot of
people
people on him. Looks like Taupe's going for the flank. They teleport to the other site with one. That's the
That
thing about
catches
Vine.
you
You can
off
just
guard, yeah.
teleport so quickly, and you know you get a free sight off of it.
No peeking.
Looks like they're pushing
Kind
it
of,
a little slow.
yeah, a little slow.
Yeah.
They should have gone.
Yeah, so they do meet some resistance coming onto site here. Looks like they're getting
Have one of these. Spike planted.
there.
One enemy remaining.
Soup gets a kill with his stuck on that.
Last player standing.
Last is Taupe. He is hit with the spy cam. Hit with the spy cam dart. He is extremely low.
Does he have a flash?
This could just be a great flicker. He does have time to defuse, so that takes us to a 1-2.
Good.
My ult ready.
Great. They aren't left over with a lot of guns, but
Yeah.
it's
But neither is John Jay. They all got
it looks
wiped
like it doesn't look because they did save that round. They are going to have access to money. It looks like the Shriner team is going for force. We know they just buy as much as they can to try to beat
Yeah,
the
I'd
buy.
see a couple of bulldogs.
Yeah.
I like that gun.
It's a great gun.
Yeah,
it works.
especially when you don't have the economy.
Yeah, right. It does what it needs to do.
Especially if you're like hitting your headshots.
Oh yeah. A 115 headshot is nothing to.
It's like
Riley
time.
gets the first pick on the Reyna. We're going to head back over to Soup and Closer here with what looks like to be a hit.
Looks like they're waiting for them to push up.
Yeah, waiting, trying to get as much information as possible. Trying to, make sure they don't push up too far.
Yeah.
Smoke comes down to the rim. Vision comes out.
Flash!
No,
you don't.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
He's left with 9 health. One player.
He does have
They take him down quick.
he does have his ult.
That is true.
So I'm excited to see him use that, especially with his aim is just
Yeah, his aim is crisp.
yeah.
He knows what he's doing. And it looks like gets the Taupe finishes the defuse to get 3 ultimates. 3 ultimates for Shriner's team. We've got Phoenixes, we've got Reyna, we've got Skies. Now,
What is Sky's ult do?
throws out a bunch of creatures that show you where three of the people on the enemy team are at. So,
Okay.
basically, it gives you a free sight read of where
Okay.
people are
So is
gonna
it kind
be.
of like Yoru?
Yeah, a little
where
bit.
he
It's
goes-
very similar. It's very much for information.
Okay.
And they do stun when they hit, but it's really
Oh, okay.
it's hard to play off of, so it's mostly just used for info.
Okay.
Now it remains to be seen if he uses that early in the round or if he uses that for a retake.
Looks like he does see.
Yeah, he does catch 3
Them
on
pushing
the
up.
on long there. Reyna utility comes out. There's Fade. And,
So they are
the
sitting
easiest
right
one.
next to that teleporter. So I wonder if they're gonna keep pushing or they're
And
just
so-
gonna hit that teleporter.
Yeah, if they hear a lot of action, they might
Mm-hmm.
just teleport out and get a free sight.
I do like how the teleporter does make noise.
It looks
So
like
if they do take it, they'll be able to hear it.
it does look like Soup is just barely missing that brimstone. He was
I
trying to catch the
know.
lurkies.
Oh, very good pick.
They
Oh,
read the
another.
teleport. There's one. Not able
Oh.
to secure anything else on that, but it was a
I
great
know
lurk,
exactly
great
where.
kill.
Got a lot of intel.
Now they did catch the Reyna off guard. Taupe doesn't get the kill, unfortunately, and we're left with Karma and Riley remaining. He does use the ult here, gets one.
Oh, that Cypher knows where it's
Cypher
at.
knows, isn't
Oh,
able to
yeah.
secure it. They take it down to a 2v1 against this Brimstone, who is short. Looks like Riley is going to be taking this fight as,
Oh, very good.
yeah, there you go.
That's
As
Riley.
Karma goes for the defuse, a 1 health finish there.
1 HP in a dream.
1 HP in a dream, that's right. That was a good round. Good
Yeah.
round. Good,
Good comeback.
yeah, good comeback. They kept their guns and it worked out pretty well.
Yep.
And we'll have to see how John
J?
J. I keep thinking John G, but they're called John
Yeah,
J.
when you called it John G, I was like, wait, is
and
it
I
G or
caught
J?
myself after.
Well, I'm
after I
pretty
said it,
sure
too.
their school is named after a founding father, so we should. be
John
remembering
J.
that.
Right, John J. Of course, I understand.
All right, looks like they're pushing pretty slow, waiting. Yeah, I think we probably need to just be aware of the fact that that's how they like to play.
Oh,
They
sure.
really like to be passive and wait
Of
for
course.
intel.
Of course, and I mean that's the smart way to play. Of course,
Yeah.
is puts you at the most of an advantage.
Oh, looks
Okay,
like
looks like- yeah,
Briley
looks like-
was lurking.
There's a ton
their
of people in
spawn.
showers there just waiting for
Yeah.
our players to try to push out there. So.
I really want to see Briley's perspective once he sees those two.
Oh
waiting.
yeah. Yeah, going for the lurk there.
Oh, got
Great
got
kill
Spike.
from great kill from
down
Briley.
A.
Taupe gets a kill as well.
Mhm.
Looks like there's still another one in there.
Is that Reyna
Yep.
in
It
showers?
looks like the
yeah.
Reyna.
Oh, looks like she's almost.
Taupe's going for the spray. Looks like he's
Oh,
not
very
correct.
good.
Ends up landing
Good
it. He
intuition.
knew he was back
That's
there.
what I'm telling you. Yeah. They really know how to play with those smokes.
Oh, absolutely. And it's like Soup might just be pushing up on this last guy here. But
They're all by themselves. 1v5.
Oh, yeah.
1v5.
30 seconds
Taupe's
left.
there, has the swing should be ready, and
Who got
Briley
that
takes
last
care of
pick?
that, yep.
Oh, Briley. Yeah.
yeah, Briley ends up taking care of that. They swing it together, and they secure the round.
Swinging together, I think, is really helpful in a map like Bind.
Oh, absolutely.
When you have the teleporter and then, what does that connect to? Where he was at?
Oh, that connects to the door.
The door, right.
The teleporter itself, right. Yep. So, you know, if they're able to push out.
Or
from
right
two
here,
different-
someone swinging from showers and someone swinging for where Taupe is right now.
Yeah, out
Yeah,
in
overwhelms them.
absolutely.
Looks like that
the-
gecko.
yeah, the-
util.
Yeah,
His,
the gecko.
ult.
The gecko ult comes out early to clear lamps, and Taupe responds by dropping his own. Doesn't end up landing the shots needed there. Soup ends up losing that fight. That's all right though. A closer gets a kill out on the Cypher. Looks like they do have sight and they've plant down. Karma gets a kill.
Hiding.
Uses ult as well. They know where everybody's at, and looks like two have pushed
good
lamps.
job.
Their last players are lamps.
One enemy
And
Oh,
closer
wow.
closer gets both on the spray. Absolutely. It's extremely
Was that a
impressive.
collab?
It was not.
Or-
It was
oh,
it was close though. I believe it was just a lucky spray.
I think
that-
one of them was
yeah.
a little bit lower, huh?
It was a very lucky spray from closer there, finishing.
Did
out
he?
that
Was he
round.
able to see?
I believe so. He was playing behind Briley there. So
I like how Briley went for the tap.
yeah.
Before he,
he had to bait the swing. Absolutely.
That was one thing that I had to learn to kind of be aware of
Yeah.
when I started playing.
Oh sure. And it looks like Soup is playing the op heaven on
I'm excited
A
for
here.
this because he was using that Marshall and he was getting.
Yeah, no,
some really
I
good
think
picks.
he's good with the sniper rifle certainly, but unfortunately, that does not look like the sight that they're hitting.
Yeah.
This round, Briley pulling off of that.
It's kind of
pulling
just
off of
luck
that, yeah.
when it comes to that. Yeah, normally if I know an op is on site, I will not push
you
it.
get away from there, right?
Yeah.
So. Briley having ult again. I didn't notice that
Oh,
at
so
all.
I see. Yeah, the little animals going
yeah, exactly.
hunt
So
them
he
out.
knows a bunch of them are.
I wonder if he's gonna use a
long
bird
right now.
or anything. Aw.
Good shots shooting the dizzy, but unfortunately, not
Yeah.
able to take anybody out with him.
Spike planted.
Good shot from Soup. Karma getting 2.
One
Oh,
enemy
he was using
remaining.
insult, so he gets
Last
the second
one
chance.
left, and
Oh, great
Taupe
job.
finishes it out, taking us to 6-2 for Shriner. You know, they're doing a great job. They're really they're
They're
certainly
learning
holding
to
their own.
adapt. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely holding their own very well. My thought is now, you know, looking towards their money, and Shriner is rich right now.
Yeah.
The you know, Soup he has as much money as you can
Phantoms,
have. Yeah. And
ops.
and John Jay is on a
On the save round.
so
Yeah.
it's certainly
I mean,
the
honestly,
advantage.
like, sometimes you just have to tough it out when
Right.
you lose a couple rounds in a row like that.
Right, the
the
advantage is
economy-
on Shriner.
Yeah.
For this, so we'll have to see the way they play this. John Jay could potentially play could potentially be playing closer angles to maybe make up for the for the lack of firepower. So
Yeah. Looks like Briley got a hit on his
Soup
hawk.
gets a kill with the Soup gets a kill with his op here. Ends up getting a pick. I don't think they want to push off of that, and so they do not.
Look,
You
looks
know,
like they're rotating. Yeah.
they gotta back off of that. Briley does get
Spike
2.
down B.
I mean, yeah. When you have that op, and you know the op's on site. Oh, looks like we have Spike.
Yeah, we do have Spike, and the
but I guess
last
he's
2 are
just gonna be
pushing up
waiting.
to take it.
Mhm.
It's just the right way to do it. You've got you don't have gun advantage. You can
Yeah.
you get the timing off. Taupe's got a lurk. Let's see.
One enemy remaining.
So
Oh, he
Karma
looks
ends
like
up
he's
getting
really-
1, and Taupe picks it up with the lurk. Gets the other kill there.
Very good kills.
So they've still got op, and as a it looks like Soup is almost deciding whether to keep going A or to
Yeah.
switch it up and go B and try to get a pick or 2 there. Something unexpected. Because you catch him off guard with an op that's a free 4 versus 5
Yeah.
fight, which you statistically is very much in your favor. So it was not as good a read as it looks like. They're clearing lamps with the ult.
Yeah.
They are there's
Like a lot
dropping a
of
lot of
util.
ultimates on this site, and it looks like
Soup,
they do
unfortunately.
Yeah,
picked the
it
wrong
looks
site
like they
this time.
Spike planted.
flawlessly
I think
make their way onto
they're
site
gonna try
here.
to wait to play together. Ooh, looks like there's a lot of them there.
Yeah, looks like it.
Good pick.
Good timing. Good reaction time.
Very
from
good
Soup.
pick from
There's
Soup.
2. He's not sure where they're at.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be either.
I think well he knows there's one in lamps now. Okay. That was Cypher's ability.
Yeah, it was
Last
Cypher's
player
ultimate
standing.
as well. Last one here is Soup on Phoenix as time really starts ticking down for him, and ends up getting the kill on him to secure the round for John Jack. Let's see here. So it looks like we've only got two rounds left in the half, and then
We're
we'll be
gonna be
going to
switching.
we'll be going to the attack half for Shriner. I'm excited to see some of that entry, some of that classic Kyrix
Yeah.
entry fragging. He is
Yeah.
My ult's not ready.
his aim is pretty on point. He
His flicks are
yeah, he
really
knows what he's
impressive.
doing for sure. Gets 1
Yeah,
on the
one pick.
Gecko. That is one of their initiators right
Yeah,
there.
and
That is-
Gecko is normally the one who holds the spike.
I was gonna
because
say
of
that's
his
their
wingman.
spike carrier that's down there.
Looks like the Reyna's gonna go and recover it,
Yeah, it looks like it.
or the Cypher.
They end up losing the fight on B.
Now,
Ends up hitting the trip.
That's why
Unfortunately,
he's
doesn't look like he's able to catch that. And he's about to
destroyed.
take this fight with this fade, but Taupe
Takes care of it.
yeah, Taupe's takes care of it, no problem. Looks like a TP from them and a rotate back to A. That is looks now undefended, unless Closer can get
He
himself.
does
in
have
there.
his ult, so
Spike planted.
He does.
and
He does.
Clove is able to come back. So I think he might try to play a little bit more aggressively
Yeah,
this
something
round.
aggressive that would allow for the defuse potentially.
Especially Clove, because she has abilities to heal herself after getting a pick.
Yeah, exactly. Which is leads more into that controller slash duelist. Now Taupe does.
Last player
He gets
standing.
swung by 2. Last is Closer here, taking a fight that is very
Got the molly
difficult. Yeah,
on him
taking
as well.
a fight, getting hit with the molly, getting swung by 2,
Yeah.
swung by
Last
another.
round before
It's
the
Yeah.
it's certainly difficult for sure.
How's our economy doing?
Our economy, great question, is looks to be fine. Looks like Shriner has a little bit of money saved up from their,
Their
from
little streak.
their 7-round win streak. They've still got a little bit of money left They're on their last
Yeah.
round.
So John Jay is only 3 rounds behind.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So-
It's still certainly anybody's game, especially as
Yeah.
we go into the attack half. And we've got one more ult for Briley here, trying to get some information, but he is
A little bit behind.
not on the correct site for it. He gets the timing against
Oh,
Soup there
yeah.
was extremely unfortunate.
Yeah.
The closer ends up using the ult here. Might try to take this fight,
Right here.
but
Oh.
dies before he's able to get a pick, and that's seems like that's round for Shriner there, or for
John Jay.
John Jay. Yes.
Switching sides.
Now we're finally on the attack
Yeah.
half here.
I wonder how they're gonna play. Bind is really easy to play slowly, but
Yeah,
I think it would
because
be.
it's so easy to teleport.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. But I have a feeling
I think.
Riley's gonna want to go quickly.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're a fast team.
Yeah.
They play quick, and
Mhm.
when it works, it works.
Yeah,
Here.
And it's about confidence at the end
Yeah.
of the day. I'm going to assume he's going to be using his dog to clear lamps here to try to make their way up for a push. And
yeah.
so he's about to do that here.
Scout destroyed.
They end up getting shot. The dog ends up getting shot there. Karma's watching the cam, watching for the flank, trying to make sure that they don't get snuck up on. And it looks like Briley may bird out very soon here. And
It looks
try
like their Cypher and Gecko are holding on B.
Oh yeah, looks like he's
I
about
guess they're
Tope's
trying
about to
to-
take this fight with Reyna.
Yeah. They're just trying to prepare in case we
Oh,
use
sure.
that teleporter.
Right. Briley does get one, taking it to a 4v5, though he is pretty low.
Oh, as soon as they started to leave, they came back. They need to be watching for that.
It was a good read. I believe John Jay probably thought that they might do that. It was a
Yeah.
good read from them, and it looks like they're
Yeah,
trying to.
I always get confused with Sky's abilities because she, like, I know she's initiator, but with her healing ability,
Oh sure.
she really reminds me of a sentinel.
Oh,
and
sure.
How her abilities are just so
Right.
like versatile.
Of course. They
With a flash.
yeah, it's a
you know.
very versatile. She's a very versatile character.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And see here, so no ults on the board yet, as it is round
A little
2.
bit too early. Yeah.
It's a little bit too early.
It's like
it
we're
looks
half
like
buying.
Yeah, it does look like we are trying to force the round. As it's the best choice economically, since we know that they can't.
Yeah.
They can't buy anything. So, looks like he's going for that lamps clear again, and he is gonna catch one.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, not able to connect the stun, but
Yeah.
I got this spot.
But at least he
Still-
knows.
extremely important information for sure.
Yeah.
Soup clears, smiling out of lamps.
Oh wow.
Briley takes one there.
It's really impressive getting picks after switching through util like
Yeah.
that.
Sure.
It can be really difficult to get
It
those
looks
connections.
like they have one. There's one lamps, one coming up, and this fight's about to happen between Closer and doesn't look like he's ready for it. Unfortunately.
Wonder what Tope's gonna do.
We're probably gonna see a good shot, and
There you go.
they clean it up for a pretty easy round for Shriner there.
It gets a little like
Just some good old
edge of your seat because like
Yeah.
everyone's kind of waiting.
Yeah,
For everyone to make a
They're-
move.
Yeah, they're waiting for somebody else to do something.
Yeah.
They're trying to suss out where everybody's
Yeah.
at. And
That's what I think makes Valorant so entertaining. Is just the whole chess game aspect.
Yeah, it's very much a strategy game as much
Mhm.
as it is an FPS
Yeah.
for sure. Now it looks like Shriner is gonna go for the same A hit again. I mean, it's worked for them pretty well.
Yeah.
clearing that with the dog is
It's
helpful.
like two are in lamps.
They end up clearing the cipher trip. That's extremely crucial.
Looks like they're gonna be
Especially-
trying to rotate. Looks like they
Oh
wanted
yeah.
to do a
Well,
little bit of a fake
they know
here.
Cypher's there, right?
Yeah.
And that's, he's there. He's the only sentinel on their team. So there is nothing keeping Shriner from collapsing onto the other site.
Yeah.
It looks like they're trying to make their way up, taking space very methodically.
John Jay is not fooled though. They
Oh,
are
for sure.
holding that site.
Yeah, it looks like they do have spike for B. And so even if they do lose a couple of players, they should have a free site here. Yeah.
Oh,
Yep,
good
a
job,
pretty
Soup.
clean kill on that brimstone, and that looks like that'll be a plant down for Shriner.
Be
They're
watching. That's main right there, right? Where Soup just threw his molly.
that is CT. Yeah,
CT,
yeah.
right.
So he's he's there.
Gonna be watching CT.
It just like in the last half, if we we're turning it around now, and they're also stuck in that little hallway there. So
that hallway.
Shriner's playing more back, trying to play sight.
Yeah.
Karma does get one.
I think with their spike placement, I think that is a really good move.
Yeah.
Especially
it's
because
it's
he's
a great
able
plant
to
spot. No,
see
the
it
last
from-
one's stuck on sight there, but
Yeah.
they Shriner clears out another round to take it to 10-5, widening the
gap.
widening the gap, widening the rounds here, and as we can see, we're Shriner's been taking round after round on attack. As I said, they know what they're doing on attack. Their play style very much
Caters
is benefited.
towards,
Yes, benefited
attacking.
by the attack half. So we'll have to see if it looks like they're switching up a little bit and going for that B hit.
Yeah.
With Karma on the flank on the. So we'll have to see how that turns out. Looks like they've got 2 holding showers, which is
Kind of interesting.
Yeah,
to see.
maybe they assumed that there would be a heavier hit on
Yeah.
on A, but it seems like the rotate's coming out now. Karma gets one pick. Taupe pulls one out as well, and it looks like they've already got sight for free here.
Yeah.
They get the plant down. They can play a very easy post plant here and take another round in their direction.
I'm excited for this.
Yeah, right. Yeah, as you can see, the clove smokes, they aren't out for very long.
They really got to be watching CT.
Great
there.
shot
Oh, wow.
from Soup. That was
Yeah.
an incredible reaction time from him. So,
Especially
you've got
because you want to keep moving around, and Valorant is not very forgiving when it comes to movement.
Oh, not at all. But Taupe
Um,
gets a 3K, giving a flawless victory to Shriner to take us to 11-5.
Yeah, I think that's another reason Valorant is so interesting, is just because it's really impressive to see when they make those like crazy flicks.
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's really difficult. You can't shoot while you move.
Yeah.
Your accuracy just
It looks
completely
like
goes away.
Shriner's feeling themselves. They're
A little bit.
this is they feel good on this map. This is something that they've put a lot of practice into, and it's really showing itself in their in their gunplay. Looks like more of a split, more of a trying to get picks and information before they commit to a site.
looks like Clove has the spike.
It
this
looks
time.
like Clove does have the spike there. I don't know about this.
Those
Yeah,
brim
Taupe's
smokes
pushing up
coming in.
on long here. Doesn't know
Yeah.
about Cypher. Is about to take this fight. Crosshair's not there, but the reaction time was. It was
Yeah.
he saw it before he did, but I know it's there's
Looks
some
like he's
shots
still
from
there.
Briley there. If
Let's
we
see if
switch-
Briley can get in here and
try to
take
clean
this
something
Cypher
up.
down.
Yeah. We got Soup trying to hold the space. Now there's a crazy rap going on from that Reyna, if you see in the middle of the map there, where she's got something, and if Shriner isn't
30
able to pick
seconds
that up,
left.
there's a good chance that might not be great for us.
Last player standing.
Now we got our last player as closer, doesn't see the Reyna right behind. and
He should have taken that teleporter. He was right next to it, and
It
no
was
one
a,
was
it was
on
a,
A.
it was certainly a hard decision to make, a hard play to choose there. So, yeah, but you know we're still at a pretty decent lead at 11-6 here. So,
Just one more round.
great players on both sides. I have
Two
to
more
say
rounds.
they're playing the plays really solid, and they're it seems like
waiting to
both teams
see-
came here to win, obviously.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see some ultimate usage.
Oh yeah, and I mean we've got Cypher and Reyna on our
Mhm.
on Shriner, and Reyna and Brim for John Jay. So
Yeah.
it looks like they might be committing to the B hit through the smoke. They're
John Jay is still holding A. Not convinced.
yeah, it looks like
Which
they're not.
honestly is not a bad idea because you see Closer
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
spike
Closer's
about to
there
move in
waiting
there.
for the
Yeah.
rotate. The Brim drops the ult on Lamps, taking out Briley. It was a good play for John
I
Jay as well.
wonder- Oh, looks like because if they see them in showers, I feel like they're not gonna leave.
No, yeah, I don't think so. It does look like they are getting picks as well. Shriner is just took care of that fade. That fade is smiling that top frag from last game.
Oh, nice.
Wow,
pick from
that was a
Soup.
fantastic shot from Soup.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, Soup's gunplay.
And he was walking into that,
Yeah.
and that's like, again what I'm saying, like how impressive it is to see them do that.
Yeah,
One enemy
To
remaining.
immediately see someone stop moving.
right, and pick up off of it. Yep.
Right.
So Shriner takes another round. That's 12-6, putting us at match point for Shriner, which looks like more than
They're
likely.
gonna go for their
Yeah,
A
more
push.
than likely we're gonna go to round 3, which is Haven tonight.
Okay. I'm excited to see Haven. Haven is another.
Yeah, it's
Three-site
it's a
map.
3-site map. It's
Mhm.
it's there's no teleports, there's no fancy stuff. It's just 3 sites and it's a lot of utility play.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be extremely exciting as well. We'll have to see. Shriner, they've been playing a little slower this game, I have to say, than they did on Lotus at least.
Yeah.
But so it looks like Taupe's pushing up with his ult, trying to get some space, and ends up taking the fight. Soup picks up the kill.
Yeah. That was
Crazy
really impressive.
angle.
Yeah, that angle was really, really tight.
Yep,
Really
so
hard to see.
Briley takes the kill. You've got 2 left, both in front of Taupe here.
See, so
Gets
a
one,
pick.
and the second one's Heaven here. But he sees it. He's hungry for it.
There he
and he
goes.
gets the kill as well.
Securing
finishing
the
out
game
the
for Shriner.
yeah, finishing out the game for Shriner. That takes us to 1-1, and it looks like we're
We'll
going to
see
be seeing
what
one more
the
game tonight.
deciding
Yeah.
factor is on Haven.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see it. I think they're going to do a great job. It's Soup rounding out the top
Yeah.
of the leaderboard for his his freshman, his
debut.
freshman game here, really showing up. So I think it's of course, Briley showed up as always.
Yeah.
And
But he's in a more supportive role,
yeah, exactly. He's
and Soup is in that.
handing off the
Yeah.
reins a little bit for
Soup
the
to frag out.
confidence. Yeah, the
Mhm.
confidence in the other part of the team. But yeah, we're going on a little break here, and once we come back, we'll be seeing the third map.
Yeah.
Haven.
I'm excited.
Yeah, me too. Okay.
My ear is like not messing with
Not
this
liking
headset.
it? It's okay.
Does
I
it
mean,
not bother you? Like,
not really.
Like the headset, because it's like pressing into your
I was
ear.
gonna say
and the
I
headset-
get used to it.
Really?
But I mean, if you don't have to have it in, I can just call stuff. It's up
Oh
to you.
no. I definitely like being able to hear. It makes it a lot
No,
better.
I totally understand.
Man, Godwin is just getting beat up right now. Camera, please.
fathers.
I
I'm so
don't know.
confused. I had no idea
John
what to
Jay
say.
is not a founding father. It's,
John Jay?
I think she meant John Adams.
No,
Oh, there you go.
not-
So,
It's so strange. I was like, I don't know. I'm sorry. Hey everybody, welcome back. We are starting our third map now, which is Haven. Looks like we are going for a double duelist comp again. No surprise there. It's
Ooh, I'm really excited about Sova.
Taupe
choosing
on Sova. I haven't seen him play Sova before.
I haven't seen any of
I was
them
gonna
play
say
Sova.
I wouldn't be able to tell
But
you.
I was thinking about on Bind. I was really hoping, or not hoping, but I was kind of thinking about like how Sova would have helped them a lot.
Yeah.
With Intel.
Yeah.
And so I'm really
intel would've been
excited about
helpful.
Sova now being in the mix.
You know, I'm excited. Haven, lot of kind of long areas and rooms.
Yeah,
So Sova darts
yeah.
are extremely helpful.
I wonder if they're. Oh yeah, they're also gonna go for a Sova. Either
Yeah.
like a Sova or a KO. I feel like is really helpful with this map.
It looks
And
like
Astra.
the Astra there. It does look like they're also going for a double duelist, but we're gonna see a Jet for the first time in a game tonight. So
No,
we'll-
that's exciting.
we'll be seeing that.
Is Fade what
Fade-
kind of player is Fade?
Fade is an initiator. It's all information and flashes and.
I'm surprised. Smiling has really good aim. Like
Yeah,
that's their
Smiling
fragger.
is fantastic, but I think it's probably because that's usually team captains or like shot callers.
Like
they'll-
how Briley played.
Yeah, they'll IGL or
Okay.
I don't know if you noticed, but Briley is playing his characteristic Reyna
I know
here.
he was telling us before they started that he was like, "Oh, I may do my Reyna, but I probably won't."
Maybe.
And I'm like, bro, you know you want to hit Reyna.
Yeah,
you want to insta-lock
he-
your Reyna.
Well, because I think he's just gonna do what he does best, is just frag out. I think.
Well, it is 1-1.
Yeah, right.
So I
it's
guess
1
they're
and 1,
gonna
so he's
probably
gotta
just try to
he's
go
gotta
with
pull
what's
out the
safe.
stops here.
Yeah.
Even though I think it was very it was great of him to let the new guys shine a little bit.
Yeah, and they definitely did.
Yeah, it definitely did. But he's I think Bradley's about to show us.
He's
why
like, okay, it's time. It's time.
Yeah, show us why he's team captain. I
Yeah.
think we're about to see it. And it's looking like closer to a C hit. Is what I'm seeing, which is great.
I'm really excited to see Briley's Reyna's gameplay.
Yeah, it looks like check
Like,
that out.
if
It
you've
looks like
seen-
he's
if you've
right up
seen-
to it.
Yeah, if you've seen his match history, it's like straight Reyna. Like
no,
he
he
is
knows
just
what's up.
so
And they-
comfortable on that agent.
He knows they're here. Breaks the cam. He's got 2 pushing out from mid here. Looks like they're leaning closer to a C hit, but
They're
it's good for
kinda
them.
spread out a little bit.
I was gonna say it's good for them. Cypher's here.
Oh, it looks like they're gonna be trying to push
It looks
their
like it.
mid.
Riley gets a little bit of damage off there. Looks like a B hit actually. That's an interesting choice.
I wonder if he's gonna be patient with it or if he's gonna just go out there.
That's a good question.
Spike down.
So it looks
mid.
like Soup wrapped all the way around through A to take Spike down. He has Spike right now. Drops a
Oh.
crazy molly,
Oh,
crazy
wow.
molly that traps
All of
2
them,
players,
yeah,
and
yeah.
he catches one running out to secure that round. That was
That was
very
a really good round.
very well played from Shriner. It seems like they're really trying to punish the slower play from John Jay.
Yeah.
And that of course
I'm
is
pretty sure they're really comfortable on Haven as well.
yeah. And
It's like fine. They put a lot of practice into
Sure.
this one.
And that's the drawback, right? From that's the drawback for playing so slow, especially on because Haven is not a huge map. It's not very large, and so it's easy to wrap because there's there's a lot of ways to get places.
Yeah.
So it looks like
Oh,
Taupe
wow.
takes 1 kill there, and comes down giving John Jay
a little advantage.
vandal. Yeah, they gave them a vandal on their save round, which
Careful now.
could bode not so well for them if they're able to pop off a little.
Playing very patient. Yeah.
Yeah,
Looks like they're rotating.
it does look like a rotate to me. Looks
Gonna
like
run into that-
Soup might catch this too.
Yeah. I wonder if they're gonna be. Oh
yeah,
yeah. Looks
they're
like
waiting
gonna be
for it.
looking.
The Vandal's waiting for it, and
Aw.
unfortunately, yeah, he gets the headshot, but
Yeah.
he got outgunned. I mean, that's just how it works.
Yeah, that Spectre only does what 26 damage to the body.
Yeah, it's and even headshots are like 80.
Yeah.
something like
you
that.
gotta hit
so.
him like with shields like 5 times.
Yeah, yeah.
To even-
It's hard to beat a Vandal with a Spectre for sure.
Yeah.
But it looks like they're going for the hard C hit. Cypher is here, knows people are on site, gets a little bit of
yeah.
damage off, and all 3 are low. All 3 of
I wonder if Karma's
John
gonna
Jay's.
try and push this.
Yeah, all 3 of John Jay's players are low.
She has really good aim, so I really want to see her.
So that's 2 from Briley. 1 more. Oh wait, no, never mind.
Oh, cleared.
Yeah, no, they cleaned it up. I didn't notice
The
that.
animation kind of threw us off a bit.
It threw us off a little bit, but yeah, that's 2-0 for Shriner. Great start. You know, got a.
I feel like this is a defender.
Yeah. Yeah,
It works better for the defenders on this map.
Yeah, the rotates are fast. Again, it's more based off of like utility and like like
Outsmarting
individual
them.
player
Yeah.
stuff. Yep. So
Because I feel like C's really hard to push.
yeah.
And if you go in A, I mean, if there's someone in tower, like if you can get past A long,
Yeah,
if someone's
exactly.
in tower, then you get a little bit cut off
Which
there.
is part of the reason why we're seeing Karma playing C. It's so hard to hit, especially with those unbreakable
Yeah,
Cypher
normally
tricks.
I see just like, oh, there she goes.
Great kill. They do see her, but it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Briley gets a kill off. He's flashed. He has to back off. Ends
she
up
did-
getting killed here.
I think she
Unfortunately,
did some damage though.
Yeah, no, there is certainly damage off on the enemy team here. Taupe drops a shock dart. Taupe drops another shock dart.
I can't wait for that Sova ult.
That's a great
good
kill. And then they finish out the round as well down there with the
Doing very
outlaw
good.
shot. Yeah. It seems they're comfortable. They seem to be pretty in their element on
Oh,
Haven
looks like
here,
he's giving
so.
him the defuse so he can also.
Yeah.
Looks like he's also excited for
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So he can get
Sova ult.
the ult. Yeah, the ult orbs there. He's 3 out of 8 there, and yeah, Briley. Both of their duelists have ults, so retake
Oh,
is going to
okay.
be great for them
Yeah.
this round. You know, it's basically you just get a free player.
Yeah.
With that Phoenix ult, you get another chance to swing and get some damage in.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see. Looks like a pretty even split from the Shriner team. You know, kind of trying to use information and.
Oh, I think Taupe's gonna try to peek this A long. I actually love peeking A long.
Yeah, no,
this map.
it's
Standing ahead.
and the dart was great too.
Yeah, great dart.
Yeah, great dart. He knows where they're at. Briley ends up pushing up and
Yeah, it does,
loses the fight on the lurk, but
That's the job of the duelist, though.
Soup ends up also he gets run down a little bit, but it looks like actually most of their players are Garage and B main, but their
It's like
spike
they're trying
is
to decide.
yeah they're trying to
they're
feel
doing.
out what would be the best play. It looks like it's probably a B hit here. It's up to closer to make sure they don't have access to the site. And they didn't know where it was, and now they do. It was a good try from them. Taupe picks up 2, gets a collat with Karma there. So now last player standing. There's 2 left. Karma. Everybody's
very
at
low.
low health. Yes.
Yeah.
So this is absolutely
Doable.
super doable for Karma here.
She's
Gets
patient.
1.
That's what I love about her gameplay.
Oh,
She's so
and
patient.
there's a wrap coming from Karma's
You think
not.
she's gonna tap it? Yep,
Karma
there
doesn't
she
know.
goes. Oh.
That was a great try. Super good reads from Karma there, but unfortunately just got outplayed with the Astro Wall.
Yeah, Astro Wall is really, really, really useful.
It's super hard to play around too since
Yeah.
you can't hear anything through
Yeah,
the
definitely
through the wall. So
Gives them an advantage.
so
Do you know
let's.
how often she can use that wall?
I believe it is. It is her ultimate at 7 charges
Okay.
there. So we will. It looks like we're seeing kind of a heavier C push for
Yeah.
heavier C push for John Jay there. So looks like Briley will be probably taking a fight here. Unfortunately, doesn't land it. That would have been an extremely
Yeah.
lucky play there, but unfortunately did not
I'm excited for
connect.
when Briley gets a little more aggressive.
Now Soup's taking space here.
Oh, good pick.
That's great timing.
Oh,
Gets 2.
Gets the
That-
trade, yeah.
Very much advantageous for Shriner. Seems like Briley's here about to potentially take a fight with this Cypher. He did see him. He saw him. He backed off and he saw him. Did hit him in the head, so this Cypher is very low. And it seems
Oh,
like
the
they
Sova
want to
ult.
put plant down on on A, but that Sova ult did cancel it for a little bit. Taupe takes the pick there, and it'll be a 2v2 retake. It seems pretty
Okay.
even. Sova Dart gets two.
Lots of intel.
Lots and lots of information. Unfortunately, does not get the kill heaven. Or now
What it?
it's alright. Works
the,
out.
The bottom of tower.
Yeah, hell, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember the call out there, but yeah, Shriner didn't end up taking that round, putting us at 3 and 2 there. Seems like Briley's been taking this kind of aggressive garage placement,
yeah.
which I do like.
Because a lot of the time they like to go through garage.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Yeah, yeah,
they're
they've
going
done
to
it
be
before.
watching through C
Yep.
typically, or C long, and they won't really
It looks
expect
like
the
it looks like
garage.
Shriner's on a save here, so they may push up a little further and try to take some space. Close fights, get some damage in on the on John Jay
I
here.
really want. Oh, there
See,
he goes.
and there you go. There's that close fight that we were
Oh.
talking about. Get some free damage out on that Cypher.
Yeah.
Soup takes the kill. Looks like Soup damages the Astra there. Gets a headshot
Really,
on
really
the
good.
Cypher through the
Yeah.
smoke. And
Some
now it looks
lucky
like
shots.
they're regrouping, swapping guns around because
Oh,
Soup closes that out fast, and that is a thrifty back from Shriner. John Jay got one a few rounds ago,
Yeah.
and now so their economy is the economy's been going
Been going back and forth,
Yeah, it's been
right.
going back and forth
Yeah.
a lot this game. So we'll have to see how it turns out here.
it's been
looking-
really interesting to see us on defense each time.
Yeah.
Each game we've been starting on defenders.
Yeah, which I think is better, right? Because that
Really?
second half
You're able
we're
to come back,
finishing it
yeah.
out on our what I believe at least would be our most advantageous position. Does gets pings on that. Soup
Yeah.
gets a pick and backs off. Sova ends up seeing
Ooh,
four here.
of them.
Yeah, sees every single person.
Yeah. They need to be
Now
making a hard
Briley
rotate.
knows that he can flank. He knows he
Yeah.
can flank because they know that everybody's up there. Soup goes for the self heal. He's a little low. Taupe gets a kill there. Holding down this, spraying through this smoke here, and Briley does end up finishing his flank there,
Yeah.
and
Very good.
achieves a flawless for Shriner. The rounds have been very impactful so far.
Yeah. They've been doing a really good job on defense.
No,
But like we were saying, this is it's kind of hard to get in there and attack, especially when you're attacking first. I feel
yeah,
like
right,
on this map.
yeah. And I
it's
mean,
kinda
because that's part of it is you don't really have a good read on the enemy team, how they
Exactly.
play sites. Once you're, if you're on attack second half, you've got so much more information on the enemy team,
Yeah.
and that does so much for you.
This is a nice spot.
Looks like an A push hard going through. Looks
A
like
long.
looks like Soup's gonna be taking this fight. Gets one
Very
free
good.
pick. Great aim. Soup's Taupe takes the long fight and gets another pick. Briley again on
Just
this
on this
crazy
flank.
flank
Oh.
where he gets
Yeah,
two.
there you go. And that's
Last left
There.
inside, and they clear out another flawless.
typical
That is,
Briley.
yeah, no, absolutely, just
performance.
extremely aggressive. He's not.
Yeah.
He's taking as much space as he can because he knows.
That they're
like-
going to be trying to rotate.
Yeah, and he knows he's gonna get those kills too.
Yeah.
he's
very confident
extremely
with his arena.
confident. And
I
for,
haven't been seeing him use his blind.
yeah, I was gonna say for good reason. For good reason, he's confident about his gameplay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess we haven't seen a lot of like entry flashes from him. But
Probably doesn't need it.
Yeah, because we haven't seen him yet because he
Trying to
hasn't
save
needed
it,
him.
huh?
Right? Yeah, no, we're gonna see a lot more of that in the attack half for sure.
For entering site.
Looks like he is going for the ult because we do have 3 other ults.
Oh, they're
on
all spread out.
both sides. Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
like they're sitting back playing for picks. Their buy's a little bit lighter, so
That would make
they really don't
sense.
want to lose these guns, especially after 2 flawlesses.
I really
Shriner
hope
there.
they.
So Soup Soup does get 1. Soup gets 2.
I know exactly what you are.
Briley ends up getting a kill as well.
Oh, very
And there's
good.
2. Last left right in front of him here. And he knows. Oh, he
what
knows.
a peek.
Right.
What a peek.
Um,
And closer coming in here.
unfortunately, doesn't get the pick there. Briley's hungry for it. He wants
is-
the kill.
Yeah.
And it looks like the slow play for this enemy Phoenix for John Jay's Phoenix is
Looks like our
working out pretty
Karma's just watching A. I wonder if she's gonna rotate here soon.
well. Yeah, it's the lurk, the space being taken by this Phoenix is extremely impressive, and just horrible
30
luck
seconds
from
left.
Briley. He has no idea
Yeah.
where this guy's at. Just masterfully played by that Phoenix.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm surprised he didn't think that he was gonna go to C.
No, it's because he played it so slow, and now they're so far away from C site they don't even hear him plant.
Yeah.
Spike planted.
And
And now
of
he
course,
knows.
yeah, of course now they've been notified, and now it's it's this Phoenix's job to try to survive this.
He has
this
no
spike
smokes.
diffusion. No smokes.
He has no backup.
No
Oh,
backup.
looks like Karma's coming up on him.
Yeah, Karma doesn't
behind
know
you.
though,
Oh, there she goes.
but takes the run and gun shot on the Phoenix.
Very good.
That was very well played. I was very
we were
impressed.
kind of worried.
Yeah,
too,
no, that
because-
was a little concerning.
Yeah,
but the
they
flick,
were both like on the opposite
the
ends.
flick was there, and the shots hit.
Try something.
I'm surprised she even turned around to go through garage.
I was gonna say my Vandal
yeah.
doesn't do that. my
No,
Vandal
yeah.
does not do that.
When I run and gun, my
Yeah, no,
bullets go to the
it doesn't
ceiling.
it doesn't work out so well for me. So
Yeah.
so I stick to the Phantom myself. But it looks like the John Jay looking to maybe a B or a C hit here.
Goes here.
Yeah.
You know, they're not afraid to rotate.
I think they do better when they are pushing fast on this map.
Yeah.
Normally,
yeah.
like they were doing really
They
good
don't-
with the slow pushes, but we've been able to adapt, and so I think
sure.
they need to start
And
changing it
Briley
up.
with that another garage pick
Yeah.
is unfortunately does not win the fight against that Cypher, but it's a great try from him.
It's like Soup's
now,
watching that angle.
yeah, looks like Soup is watching that. Might win this. Unfortunately, just takes a step at a bad time and loses that fight. Karma here with the
Cage trigger.
great shot to take us
She's
to a
always
3v2.
a great shot.
Yeah, no, she knows what she's doing. She knows what's up.
That's why I think they like putting her on a sentinel role, because
Yeah.
she's just able to fill.
Yeah, no, she can hold her own on a site even if she's there
Yeah.
by herself.
Right.
So, let's see here. It looks like perhaps Garage to C, or maybe they lurk up and take B from here to try to avoid some of those cipher trips. It remains to be seen.
Yeah, it looks like they're gonna try to.
Yeah, it looks like a C hit. Looks like they're heading
Ooh,
straight
looks
to
like
Karma
they might
here.
come. Yeah,
Camera
30
taken
seconds
out.
left.
And
she doesn't know what side they're gonna be coming from.
Karma hears it, knows their garage, goes and takes the
Gets
fight,
picked.
gets one. The other one is
Oh.
behind the wall, but unfortunately.
But we're
yeah.
rotating on, so I think
Yeah, no,
I don't
and
think he'll have enough time.
Taupe's at full health here, so
Yeah, he definitely won't have enough time to.
yeah, he's very
plant.
very low.
10
Because
So
I think you need.
this shock dart could be if he drops the shock dart,
Yeah.
he ends up wall banging through the box to secure the round.
Very good.
That's
job.
8-2. That's a great score to start this on. Shriner is certainly in a great position
Yeah.
to win this game. And I know they want it. I know they want
They're
the win really
excited.
bad.
What's John Jay's economy looking like?
John Jay's economy, not great.
Yeah.
Not fantastic. Shriners is certainly winning 5 rounds in a row for Shriner. Certainly is not doing John Jay any favors.
Yeah.
But we've seen them come back from stuff like that. So
There's
it really
also the 9-3 curse.
yeah it could be anybody's game really.
Yeah.
So it looks like they are coming to Karma's site here. The Fade util coming out. The Fade ult as well. Fade ult or the Trip catching the Phoenix ult.
Yeah.
Riley takes out those kills. Great shot for Karma on
Especially because I think she's
Yep.
having the Is that Fade's ability to?
Yep. So that's
to-
that's pick coming back and forth. Soup ends up taking the trade with Taupe to finish that round out as well, bringing us to 9-2.
Last round in the
Wow.
half.
I'm really impressed with how they've been able to.
And that was a really big round for John Jay between the ults that they used, and of course Shriner used their ults back, but we've still got Phoenix and Omen on our side, and Astrowall and Cypher, especially that Astrowall and Cypher Cypher ult combo. Being able to see through that wall and shooting through it.
Yeah, especially because we can't.
Yeah, could be very, very dangerous for Shriner. Soup ends up taking a fast pick.
Revealing area.
It does look like it is. They're pushing through sewer here.
I know exactly where you are.
You think Taupe's gonna stay, or you think he's gonna back off and wait?
That's a good question. Briley is here with the lurk taking out 2, leaving only the Fade at extremely low health and the Astra left. I think we are probably going to see an Astra wall coming up very soon here.
Remaining.
But if Taupe doesn't just pick up the kill on the Astra before she could do it, of course.
But the Fade is very low.
Yeah, Fade is very low.
But that's also their top frag.
Yeah, it is.
Their fragger for
This
sure.
Fade is very talented for sure. And Karma takes out the her out to give us
but
10 and
our
2.
Karma is just very reliable.
Yeah, for sure. It looks like we are now going on our attack half. I'm sure Shriner team feels great.
I'm sure they're very pumped up right now.
Oh,
ready
you
to
can
just...
see their faces. They're full of glee. But
I think they're about to just.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're 3 rounds out.
I think they're about to
potentially.
just. Yeah, it looks like they're just gonna slam a site.
Yeah, which is what they do best.
Yeah.
I think it's not a bad choice for them.
Do you think their duelists are just gonna?
I would assume so. If we head over to Soup, we see
A very nice penguin.
A ghost, and we see Briley
Holding.
pushing up through garage here, taking the space. He's been kind of the master of garage this game. Just
It looks like he knows.
yeah, and
That's what I was talking about too. His intuition.
yeah,
is
he's
really
waiting
good.
for it, and it looks like they're
just
trying
out
to
of
push
sight.
on a B here. Karma's taking the long way. Ends up getting hit with the spy cam dart through the smoke, which is very unlucky.
Spike down mid.
So ends up taking, and now it's down to Karma and Taupe for this round here. Taupe ends up taking out Cypher there. The dart comes out, doesn't ping anything. So
No
those 3 are
information.
completely unknown.
Yeah.
Phoenix is very low. Their Phoenix is 1 shot, so could be a very easy pick. Could not be. It looks like it is. Looks like they've got 2 left.
30
Taupe is
seconds
actually
left.
on his way to an ace here, potentially.
Oh man.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. No, we're playing to win certainly.
Oh,
And,
very
oh
good.
wow, yeah, that was
very good.
and a good
performance from
flick
Taupe.
for Taupe, and that's 11 points for Shriner.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they again, I'm sure they're feeling great about this.
Yeah.
This being their first game of the season, they're you can see they got big old smiles on their faces about it. They're feeling good, and I would be too.
Yeah.
It
I'm
looks
really
like
excited for them.
yeah, me too. Their team looks
Especially with a team like John Jay coming in very strong.
really
gameplay.
very strategic kind of
Yeah.
team, and
It really forces us to kind of think a little bit about what they should be doing.
Yeah, make sure we
ways to
stay on their
adjust.
level, right?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And it's best for everybody that way.
Yeah.
Now it looks like Soup's taking the fight, pushing up onto A site, trying to get a pick. Now Briley does take the first, ends up getting one, but gets
Traded.
traded by Closer. Last one is this Jet. waiting in this smoke, trying to see if she can make anything happen.
That's,
And
that's a
they
tough
know she's
spot
in
to
there.
Be. That's a tough spot to be, but still manages to get a kill.
Gets one, but
Yeah.
but Shriner takes another round. Now it's match point 12-2.
Match point.
Match point 12-2. This may be the last round of the night tonight, and
I'm really happy with their performance.
Yeah, no,
tonight. Both teams did very.
yeah, both teams have
They're
done a
just
great job
going at
tonight,
it,
and I
right.
can
This is a nice spot.
I can tell how bad each team wants this win.
Yeah.
Again, first of the season, it really sets the tone for the rest of the semester. So
Yeah.
it looks like they're leaning more towards B and A as they have been. Soup pushing out, extremely aggressive. Taupe getting a pick. Soup getting another.
I really liked how patient he was on that.
Yeah, no, that was
really good. Really good timing.
Just waited for it.
Yeah.
Just waited for it, and that's you get it handed to you sometimes that way.
One enemy remaining.
One player left. Looks like he is sitting on A site. And if we get plant down here, closer has bomb. And this
Looks like he's taking a long way to C.
Yeah, this could be it for this Phoenix if he can't find an ace.
Yeah.
That'll be it, And it looks like he's coming up behind him, trying to get the pick, get the timing.
Oh, looks like he.
He
was reloading.
Yeah, no,
so.
it was just bad timing for him.
Yeah.
And he ends up getting picked by Soup, finishing out the game. 13-2 for Shriner.
That was a very aggressive.
Winning the first game of the semester.
Yeah.
They did a great job. I'm very proud of our team.
They've been working hard.
Yeah, no, they have.
Practicing
You can
all day.
see it. But
I'm really proud of our freshmen.
Oh
and
our new guys here. You can see Soup, incredible closer. His utility was fantastic tonight. I think if he hadn't played the way he did, we absolutely wouldn't have taken this game.
Yeah, controller is really difficult role to play because they really
it's hard to do.
They set the tone and they make the plays.
And so. I guess
and
that right that wraps us up 2-1 Shriner Valorant. Again set the tone for the season and
yeah.
I'm excited for our game next week as well. I
really enjoyed commentating.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think we did a great job and they were a great team to follow today.
Yeah.
But I think that'll be it for us tonight. Thank you everybody so much for tuning in. Our team appreciates it. We appreciate it, and we hope you guys have a great night tonight.
Bye.
Bye.